Okay, so we're in a different location. I know I've been jumping around in my room from spot to spot trying to find like the best place to film. Right now we are in front of the window, which would most likely be the best place to film. I just don't have a whole lot of room here, so it's kind of like a crammed situation, but I'm gonna keep trying it out, see how it works. If it takes a little extra time for me to like set up to film and stuff like that, it's worth it because the quality will be better. Today I'm actually gonna be filming a 50 random facts video. I filmed one about a month ago, but I didn't really like a lot of it, and I was like, okay, I'm just gonna scrap it and refilm it, and I'm just getting around to doing it now. My name is Lauren Alexis. I was actually named after my grandmother and my mom's favorite character on Dynasty. I have a couple nicknames. My mom calls me Lulu, that's caught on to some of like my family members. My brother calls me Lottie or Latien. Lottie is short for Latien. It's because he talks to me in this really weird voice when he's kidding around with me, or he used to when he lived here. My boyfriend calls me Babyzilla because he says I'm like a smaller version of Godzilla. It's really cute and flattering, isn't it? My friends call me Lore, and the girls at work call me Lori. I live in central New Jersey. My birthday is October 11th, 1990. I am half Puerto Rican and half Jamaican. I get a lot of questions about my heritages. That's what they are. I am a fashion merchandising major. I graduate next spring, so in the fall I will be entering my senior year, and I'm really excited to just be like done with school. Like, so done with school. I have been on YouTube since I was 17. I started out on Smurfy Love 2, and then I moved to The Acoustic Beauty, and then I moved to Close Embrace, and yeah, don't ask me why I move around so much. I'm sorry guys, I know it's hard to follow me, but people have managed to find me, so I'm still here. I have 5 tattoos currently. I'm working on hopefully getting some more. I had 3 facial piercings, not all at the same time. The first one I got was my labret when I was like 19. That didn't last very long. Then I got my Monroe done. That lasted a little while. And I got my nose done. And my Monroe and my nose I had at the same time for a while. And then I took my Monroe out, I think before I met Mike. I think I had it out before I met Mike. And I just had my nose ring in last summer when I was with Mike. And for my birthday, my 22nd birthday, my dad said he would give me $100 if I took my nose ring out. And I didn't take it out then. I took it out a couple weeks later. I never got my money, so I'm gonna ask him about that. I am obsessed with my dog Brody. He's the cutest little baby I have ever seen. He's half Yorkie, half Pomeranian, and he turned 2 at the end of April, and we threw him a big birthday party. Didn't we? Yes, we did. I do have a boyfriend, for those of you who are just seeing this video and haven't seen any of my others. His name is Mike. If you go back and watch a lot of my vlogs, he's in most of them. I play guitar and I sing. I also write lyrics. I haven't written in a while. I don't really have a whole lot of time to do that, but I'm a self-taught guitarist. I took lessons for 2 years when I was younger, but literally retained like nothing other than like super basics. And then I taught myself when I was 19, and I've been singing since I was like really little. My favorite band is a band called Brand New. They're from Long Island, New York, and I love them. I've been listening to them since I was like in the 7th grade, I want to say, when Deja and Tendu came out, and I love all of their albums. I have all of them on my phone and I listen to them, and I get really excited when I meet other people who like are huge Brand New enthusiasts, because it's kind of like a rare thing. My celebrity crush is actually Drake. Is that weird? I don't know. I just love Drake. I think he's like really hot. I love his music. I'm like a huge Drake fan. My guilty pleasure is trashy TV. I love like Maury, Jerry Springer, Steve Wilkos, Judge Mathis, and also shows like Bridezillas. Like, I'm obsessed with Bridezillas, and I'm really sad that season 10 is like the final season. That also brings me to Bridezillas Boot Camp, which I love, and God bless my boyfriend's heart, he watches Bridezillas and Bridezillas Boot Camp with me like every week whenever it's on, even reruns. He's a really good sport. I eat chicken tenders a lot, and when I say a lot, I mean way more than any person my age probably should. I am scared of fish. I think it's because one day my mom took me to a Chinese restaurant, and we were sitting there and they had this tank filled with like this giant, I don't know what kind of fish it was at the time. I think I called it a porpoise, but like a porpoise is like a dolphin looking thing. Like this was not a porpoise, but they were like big and they were creepy, and when I think about them I want to pee my pants. I love Mexican and Spanish food. I have only been to 2 countries outside of the US. I've been to Jamaica twice and I went to the Bahamas. This is how old I am. This fact is so weird that like I can't even keep a straight face. Okay, whenever I am driving like this, and I see roadkill animals, I always make the sign of the cross. For those of you who are not Catholic or aren't familiar with the sign of the cross, it's that. I do that. It's like I'm trying to bless their poor animal souls. I just feel really bad that they were murdered in such a way, and I like hope that their families are okay and that they know what happened so they have some kind of closure. I love animals, and I just feel really bad when they get hit by a car, and I feel like somebody needs to care. I'm a really nostalgic person. I love looking through old pictures and old photo books and reading old notes and cards and stuff like that. I don't know why I love it so much. I don't know, it kind of just brings you back to like happy times, especially pictures of like when I was like little or like in middle school and stuff like that. Like I don't know, those pictures are just really cool to see like where you like started from the bottom, now we're here. I'm not big on movies. I don't have like an attention span that lasts long enough to like span out like a movie. Like it just doesn't happen. But with that being said, I obviously have sat through several movies and do have a favorite, and my favorite movie is Breakfast at Tiffany's. I'm kind of sort of antisocial. I make plans with people, and at the time I'm like, oh my god, this is gonna be so much fun, this is such a great idea, and then like as that date approaches, I'm like, should I cancel? I really don't want to do this anymore. And if I can, I'll insert a picture, but I dyed my hair like bright red at one point. I drink at least 2 cups of coffee a day, usually like 1 while I'm getting ready, and then like on the way to wherever I'm going I'll pick up another one at like Dunkin' Donuts or Starbucks or something. I hate going to like the doctors or the dentist. I don't like it. The waiting rooms skeeve me out. I don't like being poked or prodded or like being half naked sitting on an examination bench. Like it's not my thing. I try to avoid it at all costs. It's probably going to be the death of me one day. I'm probably going to contract some kind of like illness that could have been cured with like a simple trip to like the doctors, and I just refuse to go, so we'll see. I really love sandwiches. It doesn't even matter what kind at this point. I cannot take shots, and I don't mean like shots at the doctors, not that I enjoy those, but I mean like shots of alcoholic beverage. I can't do it. I would love to one day be able to go on like an Eat, Pray, Love kind of mission. If you've ever read the book or seen the movie, I haven't read the book, but I have seen the movie, and just like that kind of adventure of just like dropping everything and just like going to like find yourself and meet new people and experience new cultures. Like to me that sounds really exciting. I would never have the balls to do it by myself. Like if it's something that Mike and I could do one day, or like if we were able to make enough money and just kind of like drop a life for a little while and just like travel and see things and kind of get in with the locals, like I just think that'd be so cool. I have crooked pinkies. I don't know if you can see them. This one's like really crooked. I'm not doing any, like this is me trying to straighten it. It's bad. I have an older brother. His name is Chris. His full name's Christopher. I call him Christophe, so it doesn't even matter. But he is 27. I think he's gonna be 27 in August. I don't think he's 27 yet. But he's my big brother and kind of like a father figure almost. I do have a father, but my parents were divorced, so my brother was kind of like the father figure in the household when I was growing up, and he's a really great guy. In August, I will actually be a first-time aunt, and I'm so excited. I loathe unpacking, and it's not just like unpacking like suitcases or bags, it's like folding clothes after they've been washed and like putting them away, because to me that's unpacking. I hate unloading the dishwasher after everything's clean, and my theory for this hatred of unpacking is that when I was, like I said, my parents were divorced, so every other weekend we had to go to my dad's and we'd pack, and then we'd come home and we'd have to unpack, and I just got so sick of doing that for so many years. Like many girls, shopping is my pastime. It's almost becoming a little bit of a problem. When I first met my best friend Lindsay, who you may have seen in vlogs and stuff like that, I actually couldn't stand her. We did not get off to a good start. She like loved me and I was just like, you need to back up off me. In middle school, I was actually one of the punk kids. I only have a really small group of friends now. I'm like really careful with who I'm friends with and who I call a friend, and I probably have about 5 friends outside of like my boyfriend, who's like my best friend in the whole world. I started kind of creating my own fashion, like purses and t-shirts and hats, like trucker hats, when I was in the 8th grade, and I called my stuff Jade wear. I started wearing makeup when I was like in the 6th grade, and I don't mean like heavy makeup. I obviously didn't have like a need for foundation or anything, but like mascara and like lip gloss, a little bit of blush. And then like in 7th grade, when I was punk, that's when I like turned punk, I started adding like eyeliner and like eyeshadow. When I got a little bit older, my mom started dating again, I would sit on the bathroom, like the wall of the shower, I would sit and watch her get ready for dates, and she, you know, she'd be putting on her lipstick and her mascara, and I always just thought it was like so glamorous. Since we're talking about my mom, I call my mom Judy. Her name is Judith. I call her Judy. Not to be disrespectful. I mean, maybe a little bit to be disrespectful, but like disrespectfully joking. She doesn't get mad at me. I think she did it first, and then she just was just like, Lorian's gonna call me whatever she wants to call me anyway. So I call her it as a joke. I still call her mom. I also have other nicknames for her, but sometimes I do refer to my mom as Judy. I am super duper clumsy, like maybe one of the clumsiest people you will ever meet in your life. As a matter of fact, the other day I smashed my elbow on the wall, the tile wall in the shower, and it still really hurts. And last week I actually slammed my head on the wall of the shower. I wasn't in the shower this time. I was like bending to pick something up, and I like turned and smacked my head on the shower. In high school, like my freshman year of high school, I ran winter track for like 5 minutes. That's probably an exaggeration. I ran it for like not even the full season. I ran it for like half a season, and I actually medaled in like 2 races I was in. The reason I quit track is actually because I faked an injury. First, I actually tried to like legitimately injure myself, and then when I couldn't, I was like trying to twist my ankle or something, and then when I couldn't, I was just like, I need to fake this because I will not run track anymore. Like, I don't want to run unless I'm being chased. I absolutely love to cook, especially new things. Old things kind of get like, it's kind of just like, I've made this 100 times. I'm so bored with making this. But a lot of times when I get to try new recipes, I get so excited. My last fact is actually that I hoard shoes. I used to be like a bag lady, and now I'm like a crazy shoe lady, and I can't like leave a store without buying a pair of shoes. So those are my 50 random facts. Some of them were like super random and kind of weird. Some of them were kind of relatable. And then others were just whatever. But I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I hope you feel like you got to know me a little bit better through the video. If you have any things in common with me, any random facts, that's really cool. Maybe we're like soulmates. I want to hear about it. I want you to write in the comments below the facts that we share. And also just leave me some of your own random facts about yourself, because I like to get to know you guys better. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!